Alright, so today we are going to head out to Table Mesa and play around a little. I think we're going to go do Terminator. If you haven't ever seen a video or heard of Terminator, it's a medium to hard rock crawling trail. I've seen a stock sport come out and do it but get tore up. But for my Jeep today, it shouldn't be too tough. We're not going to do too many of the bonus lines. We're just going to kind of take it easy since we're out here by ourselves. But there are, as you can see, this is not the main parking lot, but there's a ton of people out here. So this is Table Mesa Road. It was a badge of honor trail. It didn't get very good reviews, and they actually took it off the app. Everyone said it's just a gravel road, it's not a trail, and you're right. But it does take you out to all the other trails around here. As you see on Onyx, there's a ton of trails out here. So it's kind of a shame that it got taken off. It's also kind of too bad that people coming out of state, they just come and run this little gravel road and not know that it took them to some of the best trails in the area. We're going to turn off right here on TV2, which is Lower Terminator. So here we have the first big obstacle. You're gonna go up here, hang a hard left. That's the harder line. Over here, we have two more options. You can go straight through here. It's really off camber with that wall right there, so I usually stay away from that one. And then we also have this line here, which is the easiest line. You can stay left. You still want your back tire to fall into this little hole here. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to head out. See it dripping under there too. And here. So we'll try to get that cleaned up and then probably head back out the way we came. So I just want to talk about what I think happened there quickly. I knew I had a leak, and I checked my engine oil levels before I went up there. It was down a little bit, and so I topped it off. I had a couple spots on the driveway and in my garage, but I thought, okay, it's just engine oil, because I had changed my transmission fluid and the gasket earlier this summer. So I didn't think that was going to be leaking at all. Well, when I got to that obstacle, I started going up. I shifted manually into first gear. It jumped into second gear by itself and then just stopped. And a light came up that said, park, shift into park, and then reselect your gear. And I was kind of stuck there for a second. And I kind of got into neutral and rolled back down the hill. At the end of the video, I'll kind of show some of the maintenance that I did to figure out what was going on. All right, so even though today didn't go as planned, I think I'm still going to post this video just because I need the practice, and I really want to try to post at least once a week until I get this channel built up a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It might be transmission, and it might be oil, engine oil. It might be both. I'm going to try to get this figured out. Try to get the drone figured out too. My first time using it today, and I believe I had it set to 720. So we'll see how that looks. I'm not sure, if it's worth even putting in, but again, practice. So it's going to get better from here. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Like the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So I wanted to kind of narrow down what I was seeing as far as puddles go in my driveway. I put some of this UV dye in the engine oil, and you can kind of see here how it's lighting up kind of yellowish green underneath the Jeep. So I know for sure I'm leaking engine oil. Last year I replaced the oil filter housing, so I'm hoping it's not that again, but I do have a good friend that will help me check out where that leak's coming from. We'll get that figured out. And then also I checked my fluid levels in the transmission, and it was low, so I topped that off too. So we're going to get that engine oil leak and that transmission leak taken care of. I know it wasn't very smart of me to be out there driving with that leak and not really checking into it, but it seems like we got away with one, and everything seems okay. I drove it home and watched the temperatures the whole time, and it's shifting fine, and the temps never got up there. So learn from me. Don't do the stupid things that I just did. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.